What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you quite interesting news directly related to MULN's Class 1 EV van prices. And at the end of this video I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video just several days ago, somewhere at this point, when this asset had a movement to the upside. And it faced a lot of problems to hit the medium-term, even the short-term price target at roughly 13.8 cents price point. And right after I made my previous video, it rolled over and it lost from its highest point, let me show you, about 10% of its value. So definitely it is not the best sign, but if we take a look on other EV manufacturers, we have even a harsher movement to the downside. And definitely I have to say that MULN right now has quite good price action and it found a decent support. And in my technical analysis I will show you what should we expect next, but for now let's continue with the fundamental news. And first of all, let me show you that we don't have any news at all from officials, from C executives, from David Mishry or from Mullen Automotive Twitter account. The latest one was made on April the 6th and it doesn't relate to the company itself and to its fundamentals. And we don't have any news on their news section on their website. The latest one was published on April the 4th. And because of this lack of information, definitely we cannot rely on the movement to the upside because we don't have fuel to hit these targets. That is why it is still in some kind of consolidation phase, and definitely we have a lot of crucial points nearby. Next one is roughly 9.6 cents and the lowest range of support that it shouldn't break in order to remain at least partially bullish is 9 cents. And definitely let me show you right here on the list of institutional investors, we don't have much activity for the latest several weeks. We have several companies that opened new positions, but these positions are extremely small, just $8,000, 2,000 shares, basically $13,000. It is nothing important and definitely it is very small purchases and we cannot rely on them. On top of that, let me show you that this asset is losing its potential short squeeze momentum because right now it has a short interest percent of float of 14.81% and it has the highest number of shares available for shorting, 4.1 million shares, and this data was made just 4 hours ago, and the short borrow fee rate is extremely low, 7.66%. This means we cannot rely on the short squeeze for upcoming sessions. That's why we have to be cautious. On top of that, let me show you that the major catalyst for this asset is still the dilution. And I've showed you this article in my previous video. It was published on just 2 days ago on Investor Place, and it says MULN stock. What should MULN do with the $110 million windfall? And let me show you this paragraph that it might be a dilution if they raise this capital of $110 million. It will be the dilution of about 40% for existing shareholders. And on top of this information, let me show you that the previous number of shares that they should achieve with their latest stock offering is up to 5 billion shares. And if we take a look on the data in trading view, as you can see right here, shares float is only 1.51 billion. We don't know the exact number of shares outstanding right now for this company, and we don't know the process of dilution of existing shareholders, how long it might take, and how big it might be, how big the impact might be on the price of MULN shares. But in general, these news are extremely bearish from the investor standpoint. That's why you should avoid this asset as the contender of your investment portfolio. So, and let me show you another quite interesting detail. Recently, on April the 12th, we can find this article that Randy Mullen Automotive now listing MULN vehicles. And let me show you that in this article we cannot find any information about the price of their Class 1 EV cargo vans. We have only these numbers, $200 million purchase order, which includes 6,000 EVs. This means one vehicle should cost about $33,000 to $34,000, and I have to say that it is quite odd that even on Randy Marion Mullen website you cannot find any information about the price. And right here, quite interesting detail. On their promo video, you can find that they didn't change the logo on their steering wheel. It is the logo of Electric Last Mile Solutions. But it doesn't matter right now. The original vehicle is the Chinese van, and I have to say that you cannot find any prices of these vehicles. But on other parts of this website you can find a lot of prices on other vehicles. This means it is quite suspicious, isn't it? On top of that, let me show you that if you divide the value of this potential order of $200 million by number of vehicles, you will have, as I already mentioned, $33,000 to $34,000. But why in the world someone should pay this crazy amount of money for the Chinese van when the real price of this van starts from $13,500? As you can see, it is absolutely the same van that Mullen right now is trying to sell, but it doesn't make sense. That is why I have to admit that this asset doesn't worth your attention as the long-term investment, and that is why we have to be very cautious with any of our positions. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, why we have this quite strong range of support, why it found a quite strong range of support at around 10.36 cents price point. As you can see from this bottom, if you pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from this bottom to this top, you can see that this asset hit exactly the golden pocket range, statistically the most probable range of trend reversal. And definitely this implies a quite decent setup again. We have two ranges of support with downside potential from our potential entry point from current price of about 6% and about 14%. But the upside potential for those who are risky enough and who want to catch the movement to the upside, definitely we still have this range of resistance. Let me show it to you. The 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level at the price point of roughly 17.73 cents, which implies from the current price point about 70% of upside potential. Definitely I don't recommend you to enter this type of trades because it is extremely risky, but nevertheless someone might take these risks and might gain a lot of profit. And I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack.